Great to be back in another edition of Circular di CISO. And this time around, we're going to be talking around how AI is shaping today's project management. And to have this conversation, I have with me in the studio Chamil Mendis. And Chamil is a longtime friend of mine. We had the opportunity of working together. He's also a project management specialist. He's an agile project manager, an Gen AI enthusiast, and also a Gen AI influencer. But keeping it short introduction, but I also want to tell you something which we usually do not talk much about this in our introduction. I actually met Chamil when we worked together uh, early 2000. And he actually bumped into me and he said, Sujit, I'm actually competing in a Middle Eastern Microsoft competition, which was actually organized for the .NET developers. So he invited me to do the analysis of the project. And in other words, to do the project requirements. And we worked together and without any expectations. And Chamil was also joined by his wife Anusha for that particular project. And he ended up becoming the runner-up of that competition. And this was before the arrival of people like Uber. If you look at, Sri Lanka, we are talking about pygmies and things like that. So the project was something very similar to what Uber and Pygmy are doing. And there we were only talking about how individuals could book a vehicle before they arrive in a country and then drive out of the airport using that particular vehicle, right? So just to give an introduction that these are exciting things which Chamil is involved in, and he also hosts AI news, right? So when you go into his LinkedIn profile, you will find that he hosts a weekly news about the recent happenings or emerging trends in the AI field. Chamil, thank you so much for taking time. Welcome to the discussion.
Thank you so much, Sujit, and it's my pleasure. And thank you again for inviting me for this discussion.
So jumping straight in, Chamil, everybody typically relate project management to software. But I guess even if you look at large industrial projects, maybe a development project, there is project management in every single field, right from even building our own homes, though we may not call it project management in real terms, but we actually do a lot of planning around that. So how do you see managing products today totally when compared to 10 years? Chanel?
Very interesting question, Sujit. And before you start this session, and you took me down memory lane 20 years back, and which allow me to think how we managed the projects during that time. It was 20 years back we started that project, and we were managing projects during that times using Excel document, tedious Word document. I remember, Sujit, when we sat with that project, Microsoft project, and we were brainstorming the ideas, and it took sometimes
Absolutely.
a couple of hours and sometimes a couple of days also, depend on the complexity of the projects. So when I start managing projects in from year 2000 onwards, so we used to spend a lot of time creating these documents. These are very tedious documents, and we use Microsoft Excel and Word document. And the problem here is these documents are very big, and we spend a lot of time creating this document. brainstorming these documents, and there is no way tracking or compiling this document at that time. Those are standalone document, and there is no link in between. For example, project plan and project schedule and risk management plan. So after a couple of years, we started using some software like Microsoft Project and also a SharePoint portal for the online collaboration. That gave us a little bit of ease time, but however, uh, we used to spend a lot of time. For example, when we kick off a project, the initial project kickoff meeting, we spend l- a lot of hours, sometimes couple of days. We had to meet the stakeholders to brainstorm ideas and come up with the concise project plan, which leads to create the uh, project management plan as well as the project schedule. Then we take the project schedule to uh, list down all the tasks, which ultimately create the detailed work breakdown structure, and then we estimate. So just imagine how much time we spend those days. I'm talking about 10 years time. And when you look at today, and we have a lot of generative AI tools which can do automate these tasks, especially the time, the lot of time as project managers spend to create this project management plan and work breakdown structure, and especially the risk uh, management plan, as well as the identify the potential risk for a project. We need to break down and we need to sit and brainstorm. So that took a lot of time. With these generative AI tools today, we can do such same task within a couple of minutes if you provide the correct information to the these tools, and tool will do the task, and which will make your routine tasks very easy. So this is how I look at today. And when we compare to the 10, 20 years back, the life of a typical project manager has become very easy due to these generative AI tools and rapid advancement of AI tools and technology.
Chamil, the way you are articulating, saying that it is going to bring in a lot of ease and efficiency to project management life cycle, uh, considering all the challenges, maybe for the benefit of the viewers, could you share some examples as to how AI can be used in project management?
When you say AI, there are a lot of flavors, as you already described previous episodes, discussions, multiple flavors of AI, and especially generative AI tools are the flavors of AI which can be easily applied for project management. Uh, so when you say generative AI, there are so many tools are available. The famous tool is ChatGPT, which everyone uses today. And ChatGPT, if you are a user of ChatGPT, you can simply use ChatGPT to brainstorm project idea. All you need to do is you just go and tell ChatGPT, and this is my project, and this is my scope, and this is my timeline, and this is my budget, and just give an overview of the project. It will do everything for you. So ask after providing this information to uh, ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will give you the comprehensive. It will create you a comprehensive project management plan with the information that you already provided. But there are some limitation. ChatGPT use its own knowledge based on the training data. So it does not know about your corporate data or your project data. So what you can do is you can create a custom GPT on the same ChatGPT platform, which is available for paid customers, $20 per month. So when you subscribe to ChatGPT paid version, you will get these feature where you can create your own custom GPT, and you don't need to publish, and you can keep it private, or you can publish within your own team space. So that GPT is a small subset of the large language model ChatGPT that you can use to train with your own corporate data. It could be your lessons learned document from previous project, and it could be your company information. It could be your project information. So you train that model with your own project information and ask that model to come up with a concise project management plan, create a risk breakdown structure. So it knows what are the previously lesson learned issues. So it try to address these issues rather than it come up with the general risk breakdown structure. So it will use your knowledge base within your corporate data. So similarly, you can use, so there are multiple tools. You can use Claude, which is also very good AI tool, better than ChatGPT, I say. And also there are a couple of AI-enabled project management software which is available on the market today, like Commandeer.com and ClickUp, Taskade, and these are AI-enabled project management software which you can use with monthly subscription. So when you use these tools, you can free up a lot of time. As a project manager, you need to spend just couple of minutes to create a comprehensive document, which we used to spend a couple of days in 10, 15 years back. So these are some of the examples you can use to leverage the power of AI when using the project management, and to make your project management day-to-day work easy. But I would say, don't copy paste the same content. Don't think it is your AI project manager, and think as your assistant, where assistant will provide you lot of information, a lot of, it will create templates for you, but only thing is you need to, that is a human touch required. You need to validate the information before you publish, or before you share the information with your stakeholders or the management.
Chamil, thank you so much for sharing that insights, because we've come a long way in terms of the project management in itself has evolved. But it is interesting to note that AI has touched many areas of lives, and very especially what I see here is that it is also has touched the project management per se. So project management can be used in various different fields, but generative AI is becoming an enabler. So for those project managers who are out there, I think it's a good opportunity for you to check out some of the tips which Chamil described in this short time. So viewers, as we come to this episode, I would like to just let you know that we would be back again to talk about a little more on this subject, where we would be talking about how AI would optimize or minimize costs. We would also, talk about how AI can be used in workflows and help enhance project management communication. So please watch out for our next episode, where we would be covering these areas. So, Channel, thank you so much for taking time to talk about the introduction about as to where, how generative AI can be used in project management.
Thank you so much, Sujit. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my experience and knowledge for the benefit of the audience. Thank you again.